So welcome to my Java wine ordering system. The system is actually developed using Java NetBeans. So what I'll do now is just to demonstrate how it works. So I'll start by entering the following. Let's say that's the name. That's the name right there. Okay, now the telephone number. Let's assume that's the phone number, and the date will be automatically generated. So what does this guy want? He's ordering 5 or 4 bottles of white wine, maybe 6 bottles of red wine, and 2 bottles of any other wine. So all you just need to do is click on sum up, and that's what you get. You see, so those are the orders made. Okay, so you can just click on reset and reorder. So let's assume Tony Mac, let's say Tony Mac Anthony is ordering, and that's his phone number, and we'll just enter Tony Mac Anthony's details right there. Sum up. Okay, that's how the system works. So it's sort of like an online ordering service that you can use. And what I'll do next is take you guys straight into Java NetBeans, and you see how I've managed to put this together. So let's go into Java NetBeans now, guys. Hi and welcome to Java NetBeans. In this very tutorial, I'm going to be creating what I'll call an ordering system. Let's just give it a name now. We call it ordering underscore systems. I'll get rid of the create main class. Let's just get rid of that and click on finish. There, yeah, that's my ordering system. All I just need to do now is right click on it and go to new, select JFrame right there, and let's give that a name as well. We'll just call it ordering system, and this I'm just going to call this ordering system without an S. Click on OK. So what I'm just waiting for now is for this form to build up, and that's the form right there. So I'm gonna sort of like set the properties of this form, drag it, might as well drag it, because I'll just make it up as I go along. And the next thing I'll do is maybe double click on the form, or right click and just go to the event property of the form itself, window activate. Yeah, why not? With the window activate on, let me come up here, right underneath here. I'm going to import as follows. I will need that for my color, this for the dates, okay, and this to generate into random numbers. Okay, so that one is taken care of. Let's go back in here. So the next thing I'll do now is I need a panel right there. Let's place a panel here, drag it about that side and bring it down a little bit. And I'm going to need another panel here. Get another panel here. We have one here and another one here. So maybe I should set the border so that we can see those panels properly. Let's just enter 4 for that panel, and this other one here, yeah, we enter 4 for that as well, so my panels can be visible. Okay, I'll need one more panel right here. Let's just see if we can copy that and dump it right there. Place this one here. So those are my panels ready. Okay, just for you guys to see, this is how my interface is looking right now. So if I run it, see, and that's how it's looking. Okay, so the next thing I intend to do is to add some more component to this. So let's come up here, right here. I'm just going to add the following component. Let's look for the label here. Let's get a label. Just add the label over there. Maybe change the font size of this label. Let's make it a little bit larger. Make that here, or maybe a little bit more. So that's my label, and there I will then enter my customer's details. Maybe let's change the size of this label to about 24. Why not? And maybe just copy it across. I'm going to need a couple of those. Let's paste that in there as well, and maybe some more, one more. Okay, so we change the first label. Let me change the first label to, let's change the name property of that one. That'll be the text. Let's change that to customer name. Alright, and let's change that. And this very one, change this one to, let's go for customer telephone number. No. Then the next one, let's go for maybe we go for order date, and here that'll become the time of order time. So that's fine. Let's enter a column there, and then another column here as well. Yeah. Okay. We need a column here as well. Right. Okay. Now might as well just enter two text box. I need a text box here, a text field or text box, and change the font size of this text box as well. There's the font, yeah, right there. Let's get the font, make that bold, maybe 18. Yeah, why not 18? That's fine. Let's copy it across. Copy, paste it here. I have two there. Copy. I need another two. The other two will be for the date and the time right there. Okay, maybe I just change this one. Let's change that to, let's change the variable name of that one to JDate, and this will become JTime. That's it, JTime. This very one becomes JPhone. Yep, and this becomes JName. Alright, there. Okay, I think maybe I should just add some let's increase that a little bit on this one too, about that, and change the text content in there. Let's delete that. Before deleting the text content, I might as well set border style. Let's make that too. Right, now I can then delete the content in there. Let's get rid of the text in there, delete that. Alright, repeat exactly the same thing for this. Change the border style, see where the border is, right there. Change that to 3 as well, okay. And get rid of the text content. Be the same thing for these two. Let's get rid of this, the border style as well. Just a little bit, yeah, the same thing here. And text content, get rid of that, and get rid of this. Okay, let's just compile and run and see how it looks like. Okay, this is how it's looking right now, but I'm just gonna have to carry out a little bit of adjustment over there. That's no problem. So let's just drag there. Let's see the other side. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe bring the component down a little bit. Let's bring it down, and the same thing, repeat the same thing here, maybe a little bit. Okay, the next thing is to start populating this very part of it. So I've just copied and pasted that there. So I'm gonna need a couple more. Let's come here, change that as follows. Change the text content in there to be item type, right, and here I'm going to change this to maybe white wine, and here let's copy, paste, drag this down, and change this to red wine. Okay, maybe we can even have one more. Yeah, let's paste that there. So we'll just call this other type of wine. Yeah, let's change this one. There's a mistake here. Red wine, and this one is just others. Other there. Alright, so here let's copy and paste. and this will become, let's call that subtotal. Let's call that subtotal, and this will be unit price. Here we'll call this quantity. So that's the quantity there. Okay, we need to copy one more of this. Let's paste it there. It's gonna be more than one though. Okay, let's see the first part of this design. Let me just run it and see. There, that's how the very first part looks like. So the next thing I'll do is just to add some buttons right here and here. That's going to be my order summary. I will show the total, the tax paid, okay, and the net pay for the orders. Okay, so let's click on that and just might as well just copy as follows and change the text content. I think I'm going to need more of those. Let me just copy these ones as well. There. Okay, so the next thing we need now is, let's just, alright, that's about right, and let's take this up a little bit. Okay, so now I need to change the following names, and right here that will be order total. So that's the text right there. Let's change the text to order total, and here that will be my tax really. Let's say tax amount, and here I will call that, that'll be my net pay or total net price, and here we call this tax paid here. Okay, and here that's the total. Alright, okay, that's looking good. So if I compile and run, let's compile and run and see. Okay, that's fine. That's how the system looks like right now. Okay, the next thing is we need a couple of buttons, like I said earlier. Maybe here, maybe I should just add the buttons here and move these up. Okay, let's move these up a little bit and take all of these, take them up, let's move them up, and I now need 3 buttons. Let's get the buttons in place. There they are. I need one here, and change the font size. Yeah, bold 36. Let's copy that very button, paste it there, and bring this up. That's fine. Maybe 2 buttons. Okay, one for calculate, or one for, let's say, sum up, and the other one maybe reset. And I'm gonna need one more of these buttons. Copy that and just dump it right here. So I'll call that exit. There. So compile, run. Let's check how it's looking at. That's how it's looking right now. So the next thing left now is just to start with the coding. Okay, start with the coding. Now I'm gonna start with the exit button right there. So let's go to the event, mouse click. Let's use mouse click there. In there I will enter as follows: systems dot exit right there. Okay, just enter 0 there. Okay, that's to exit the system. And this other one, that is form window activate. So to get to the form window activate, that's the form right there. Right click on it, events, windows, form window activate. Now just enter the following lines of codes. So, and that we just change the back color to black. So if I compile and run right now, there, as you can see, the back color is black. Okay, so let's continue. All right, the next thing we're going to do now is to just declare as follows, or maybe I should just take care of the date and time. Let's take care of the date and time. I already imported the following. Let me show you. You have to import this for your date and time. Okay, come in here. I think I do that in sum up when let's use mouse click as well. Mouse click right there. Okay, with the button mouse click method, so all I just need to do is enter the following lines of code. This is for the time and this will be for the dates. Okay, let me show you guys the codes. Those are the codes for the time and the date. Alright, okay, I have my time variable there, and there's a timer there, and it's then assigned to my object, and the same thing the date. You can see the date is then assigned to the object right there. So if I compile and run, that's how it's looking right now. If I click on sum up, okay, it gives the customer the following: time of the order, the date. Okay, so let's exit and see. Alright, and the set button, maybe I should do something with that as well. With the reset button, just come in here. You can we could also use a click event. Let's come to my mouse click as well there. So we can just start by saying JDate dot set text text equals no. Okay, and we also have JTime dot set text there. Double click on that. Alright, that's that. So let's go for J quantity 1 dot set as well. Make that 0 as well. And we also have J quantity 2 and 3. So that's quantity 2, quantity 3. So that's just to reset those components. And I have J, I think that'll be J, let's see, J unit price. Okay, J unit price 1 dot set. Let's see, is it dot set? That's fine. Okay, just copy, and I have J unit. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so let's just try and speed this up. And this is 2 and 3. Okay, let's look at the other one. I think there's a couple more. This one is J subtotal. Yeah, that's it. Copy, come in here. J subtotal dot set. Right. Okay. Two more of those. And that is how you clear your component in Java NetBeans. Okay, let's look at these other ones. So these ones are taken care of. Now we have some more here. That is J order total, yeah, and J order total dot set text clear. J net pay, the net pay or net total, net pay. Okay, we need one more. That'll be JText pay. Copy that, come in here. JText pay. There. Okay. Those lines of code are just to clear all of those components. Okay, now I think I'm gonna have to clear some more component right here. That's customer name and telephone. Alright, come in here. Telephone number, clear. Then we have J name dot set clear. So those are the lines of code to clear all of the components. It's all completed now. So if I compile and run the program, and if I decide to enter whatever in there, so let's click on that. We can always reset. You get that, guys? Okay, click, reset, exit. So those components now work. Alright, so let's go back into the design view. Now what will happen in there is we need to just enter the unit, the quantity, how many. Okay, that's the price, the standard price. We multiply this by this to get the price of this, and that's what I need to do for all of these components. So let's double click on, we need to know the name here, and double click on the sum up. Okay, alright, so we use the event I'll be using in that case, reaction perform. Alright, okay, let's use might as well use this activate here, right there. So the first thing I would do here is to declare as follows. Let me go for double, declare double data type L equals double dot pros, yeah, there. Okay, now let me just enter quantity there, quantity, j quantity 1 dot get text, which means whatever values enter in j quantity 1 right there. We now need to make column right there. I can just copy it. Let's copy it, paste. So just change this one to, if that's L, I can just make this one maybe P and make this one K. Okay, so since that's j quantity 1, maybe just change that. Let's change it so that I can easily recognize which is which. That's quantity 2, j quantity 3. That's fine. Okay, that's sorted, and then we just need to change this one to 2 and this one to 3. So the next thing I would then do is let me declare another double here, double data type here, and this data type in this case I'll be using that to carry out most of the sum up, comma, that's total. Then I also need one for subtotal. Maybe I'm going to need one for, let's say, add up. Okay, for now. And the next thing, maybe let's just declare another variable up here, global variable right here. Okay, let's declare global variable there, the global variable in this case will be, let's go for double white wine, and the price for the white wine, let's go for, yeah, that's fine. Now I need something for, I think we should delete all of this here. Yeah, it was a comment, right? That's gone. Okay, now let's just copy this. We need another global variable there, another one here, and this one will be for the red wine. Okay, red wine, that's fine. Change the price to maybe 8 or something, and this one will be other wine. So let's say the other wine is that expensive, and just change this. Like 3 variables are in place, maybe one more for the tax. Actually, paste and change this one to tax, tax. All right, in this case our tax, maybe we should go for, yeah, 7.5. so that's the global variable taken care of. Now the next thing is unit price. So for the unit price, let's go back in here, let's double click on that right here. So let's take care of one first. String white wine, let's say white underscore wine, okay, equals string format dot format. Okay, now enter my pound sign there, or percentage sign, and just make that 2 decimal place. So that's fine. Now, and I want my wine, the wine that was declared as my part of my global variable, this very one. Copy that and bring it down here, paste that in here. That's the argument. It's taken care of. Alright, that's for the white wine. Then now white wine should be allocated to j unit price 1 dot set. That's it, taken care of. We can repeat the same thing for the other component. Just come in here, paste. Okay, we have a red wine here, red wine, and change this one to red wine as well. Okay, and this will be red. Alright, so we now need the other wine, and the other one right here. Okay, for now, if I run this program, what you see in here will be the standard price that we declared, or that are declared up here in the global variable. So let's compile and run. Okay, if I click on sum up, this price are meant to show up here. So let's see why those prices are not there. Okay, well, maybe we meant to enter some value in there. No. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The value of that is in there. Resets. Let's say we'll go for 1. Let's check it again. Okay, I think the error is I have not changed the following. Let's come in here. Yeah, I've not changed. Like I said, that should be 2, and that's 3. Okay, now let's come up here. All of that is changed. Okay, Now the content in here, we now want to multiply these two together to get some value in here. Okay, so maybe I should just try this out and see. Let's run it now. Okay, if I click on it, what you see is just this. Only if I enter some value in here and then click on sum up, will you see the price of those. Okay, just because of the event that was used. If you look at the event is actually action. Okay, action perform. Okay, all of this, there's got to be some value in there before this can happen. Maybe I may have to change it all the way, maybe change it around, but it's working the way I want anyway. So let's carry out the calculation and we then take it from there. So we now need this and this and whatever is in here, we need to multiply it to get a value. So let's come into right underneath here. We might have to declare 3 other variables. Okay, we have total, we have add up. Okay, now let's say we have comma, let's say purchase 1 and purchase 2, purchase 3. Okay, those are the variables. So purchase 1 equals quantity 1 multiplied by white wine. That's the very first one there. Okay, that's the purchase 1 right there. That should be uppercase. Now just copy and just change the names around. This is purchase 2. We have purchase 3 right here, and this one will become purchase quantity 2 and quantity 3. And this is red wine. While we have other wine here. Okay, now the next thing is, maybe I'll just copy all of this, but I need to know the names of these. Subtotal 1, very good. Subtotal 1. Now I can copy all of this, come right down here. I think our program is almost finished. Paste that in there, and in here this is supposed to be subtotal 1. Yeah. Okay, we have subtotal 1, and here let's just call this sub 1. Sub 1 and sub 1 right here. Sub 1, and here this will be purchase 1. Purchase 1. And why is this one? Let's see. Let's check out the name. Oh, subtotal, that's in capital. The S is in capital letter, uppercase. Okay, paste that in there. Alright, that's the first part of it. That's working fine. I might as well just delete this and copy this one to replace that. So this is purchase 3 and purchase 2 right here. This is sub 2, sub 3, 3 and 2. I think this program is all completed now. Okay, now let's give it a try. But just before then, let's see. Okay, I'm missing out 1, 2. because I don't really have this. I just need a subtotal. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is here to be taken care of. Okay, that's good. Compile, run. Alright, we have, let's say we want 2 bottles of white wine, 3 bottles of red wine, other wine. This should be other wine. Okay, let's say 5 bottles. If we click on some, that's what we get. Okay, you can see this one. Alright, I think we need to distribute this. There's an error here somewhere. Let's go back in the code and check. Alright, that's the subtotal. That should be subtotal 2, subtotal 3. Okay. Save, compile, run. Okay, 4, 3, maybe 6, sum up. Alright, you can see that. So you just need to work that out. 4 multiplied by this, and that's about right. In fact, that is right. Okay, so what our time? How come the time is not working? Maybe we need to move the code of the time around as well. So exit, click on exit. Now the last will be, we just need to now add up everything in here and let it appear in there before we find our tags. The next thing we need to do is all of this, we need to add them up. Maybe we might as well carry that out here. Okay, so let's use this local variable and just say subtotal equals purchase 1 plus purchase 2 plus purchase 3. There. Now this very subtotal, we now need to convert that to string. Let's convert that here, subtotal, and paste it right in here. And let's just call this subtotal all. Subtotal all will now come in here, paste that in there. Now we need to know the name of this order total. Click on that, that's order total. Copy, come in here, the order total, this becomes order total. So if we compile, run, let's see what will happen in this case. Enter the value in there, maybe 2 here, 3, 2, click. Alright, that is, if we add all of these together, okay, and that is about right. Okay, it's about right, but there might be an error there. Okay, let's come in here and just see what's in the code. Oh, this is purchase 3. Okay, that will actually take care of it. So let's run it again and see, because that should give us something a little bit more than what we got. So let's say we have 2, 3, and 2 right there. Sum up. Okay, that's it, £62. So that's about right. That's the right price actually. Now we need to find the tags of this. We'll multiply this by tags, get the tags, and add the tags together to get this. So let's do that now. So let's say subtotal itself, this very subtotal, equals subtotal multiply by I tags divide by 100. Alright, there. Maybe let's look for the name here. Do I have a tax here? Okay, let's put a tax here. Let's say tax vtax. Alright, vtax. Just call that vtax. Come down here, change that to vtax. Okay, that's the tax. Let's change that to vtax. Okay, that's vtax there. So we now need to know the name of this tax. Let's say, where is it? There. Okay, let's come in here. Just copy all of this. That will be for the tax there. Paste that in there and replace this with the tax. Okay, now we know that of the tax, and we now need to just call this subtax, and this becomes sub tax as well, and is the vtax that is being taken care of here, vtax. So we know our tax now. Move this here for the tax, so these two guys are together. Maybe yes, these two are together. This for tax. Alright. That's for the tax, and this is supposed to be for the total price. Right. Okay, we have tax, we have total price. Now we need net pay. To get up net pay. Okay. Net pay in this case will be, we need the tax 1, and we also need all of these here. These is somewhere I've added them all up right here, subtotal. So that will be add up. Let's use add up. Add up is the variable that has now been used. Add up equals subtotal plus vtax. Yeah, there. Now we now need this. Copy this, come in here, paste that there, and just, that will be total right there. Total all, and this will be add all. Now we need the name. The name of this box is net pay. Good. Come in here, paste that in there. That's for the net pay, and that will be all, I think. Yeah, so let's give that a try and see. Let's give that a go. Compile, run. Just waiting. There we go. There are 4 items there, maybe 2 here, maybe 7 here. Click, and that is that. Okay, is this right? We add this together. 118 plus 8, that's about 127. Okay, that's about right. 127 pounds 60p. So all that we then need to do is to convert all of this into pound sign. So together sorted, Let's get that sorted now. I think our clock is just not working there. We need to change that to something else. Maybe change the events there. Yeah, change the events to click event. Let's come in here. Event. Is that a mouse click? Yeah, mouse click is for that, so let's just copy all of that. Maybe cut it all off and just put it in button perform, maybe right underneath. Here, date and time, date and time there. So let's check that out. Run. Enter some value in there. Press. Yep, it's working as expected. All I need to do is to convert all of these to pound sign. Exit. Okay, now let's format each of the objects into a pound sign. Okay, to format it into a pound sign, all I just need to do is to add the pound sign up there. Repeat exactly the same thing here. Another one here, and string, so that'll be fine. And you can see it's into 2 decimal places. Well, if you like, you can also use a big decimal, but I won't be using big decimal for this. I've used it once before. Okay, hopefully that's the pound sign taken care of. So let's run this program, but just before then, let me just show you guys the codes. These are the codes. The whole process is taking place in the button click or action perform of the button. So from here down here, these are the codes. But if you need these codes, just email me. I'll forward it to you. It's no big deal to me. And below, those are just the reset codes. Just before the reset code, I have my date and time codes right there. And if you can still recall, exit codes, and this is just to change the background color to black. You can change it to whatever color you want. I just decided to change mine to black. So compile. Let's run the program and see it. There. So if I enter the value that I wanted there, and here, let's say we enter the name. Let's say Peter Park, or let's say Parker, and telephone number 999-911. That looks like police number. I will advise you don't call that number. Okay, so let's find the values, the price of everything. Click on that. That is it. That's how you create what I refer to as an ordering system. But there's one thing left. I'm just going to move these down, move all of the component down, then we add a title there so that we have our own Java ordering system. Let's do that now. That's not a big deal. Okay, come in here, move that up. We need to move all of these components, we need to move them down. So let's move everything down. Okay, right up here, let's get a label. Really, enter a label in there and change the font size of that label to something a little, or something larger, not a little bit, something larger. Let's say maybe we'll go for 48. Let's see, maybe 72. Yeah, and just change this to ordering system, or maybe wine ordering system or ordering system. Yeah, let's see, wine order system or whatever. Okay, so let's save, compile and run. So it's not okay. Alright, let's change the color to white then, the font color. I think because it's black. Alright, let's run it again. Compile, run. Yeah, that's it guys, and that is how you develop your own wine ordering system in Java. So who has just ordered wine? Let's say Sammy Moore. Yeah, telephone number. Alright, that's Sammy Moore's phone number, and that is all for this very program guys. With that, I'm gonna say bye for now. So you all have a nice day now.